It's week 4 of National Novel Writing Month. Thursday, the 24th of November 2016. And here are some Stargate SG1 inspired writing tips. The Stargate team went places. Literally. They went through the Stargate, a portal to other planets. They got into scraps, saved worlds and people, defeated baddies and loads of other stuff. Over 10 seasons they came a long way. And you have come a long way too, and so has your novel. Gone are the days of stepping into writing. You've been walking the walk, talking the talk, and now you should be sitting on a lot of words. Things have happened in your novel, exciting events, sad events, events in between. You have let your creativity out and have danced with it. You could be close now, seeing the end of the tunnel coming close, or you could have some way to go and are feeling the strain. But whether you have 1,000 words to write until you reach 50k, or 20,000 words, or even 22,000 words like me, you can still do this, as I can still do this. You just need to be strict with yourself, and I need to really be strict with myself. Go through that Stargate and fight your battles. Here are some tips to get you through week 4. Tip 1. Daniel Jackson wanted to find his wife, who had been taken as a host for a gold. Okay, I can't pronounce that. An alien symbiote who had taken over her body. His desire to find her was set up right at the beginning of the first and ran through many of the subsequent series. What about your characters? Is there something they want? Was there something they wanted right at the beginning of your story? Maybe not the main plot, but something else? You might have forgotten about it, but if you've been writing down what happened in each chapter, you should have a note of it. Could you explore that desire as a way to squeeze out more words and prolong the ending of your story? You could even twist it so the characters nearly get what they want, but it's snatched away from them right at the end. Tip 2. Stargate SG1 had many characters in it, but there were nearly always 4 main ones. And they weren't always in every episode. For instance, Daniel goes through a mirror to visit an alternative universe where the Earth is attacked by the Gold in one episode, whereas a previous episode had centred around Jack and Sam getting stranded in an icy cave. Basically, from episode to episode, and also inside episodes, the story swaps from one character to another. The same can be said of what you're writing. If you have more than one character and you're struggling with a scene, then you can stop writing it and move on to another character. This will give you time to think about the first character's story while enjoying whatever trials you put the second one through. And ultimately, it will get your reader to keep reading, especially if you leave the first character on a cliffhanger. Tip 3. The SG1 team visited a planet where the people had shortened lives of 100 days. And after Jack got close to one of these people, he started to age quickly. The rest of the team, along with Stargate Command, worked together to find a cure. They stopped what they were doing and concentrated on the problem in hand to make sure that Jack survived. The same is true of Rhymos. They'll cheer you on, wave their pom-poms, encourage you if you're struggling, give you ideas, and just be there for you. That makes writing, aiming for the 50k line, easier, especially if you are struggling and are behind. So lean on your writing friends and fellow Rhymos, and you will get there together. Tip 4. The SG1 team grew old inside a time dilation field in the very last episode of the very last season of Stargate SG1. They spent 50 years trying to work out a way to escape the field, which Sam had created to avoid the ship they were on being destroyed by an Ori ship. Finally, she finds a way to reverse everything which has happened and save them from the Ori. But Teal'c, can't even pronounce the names, volunteers to operate the device, which means his timeline will not be reversed, and he will stay aged with all his memories of the 50,000 years intact. So what about your story? Maybe you've reached a sticky situation. You don't know where to go next. You really have no idea and are pretty much stuck. How do you get past that? Prompts. Lots of lovely prompts. And where do you get them? Everywhere. Look at the image in a magazine. Prompts. Listen to the news. Prompts. Think about what you did last night. Prompts. Think about an old school friend and how you secretly liked them. Prompts. Or hated them. More prompts. Prompts are everywhere. They're on websites. They're in real life. Just look. See what inspires you. What you think will fit. And just write. So, we're not far off now. This is the last leg of this year. And hopefully you have already won, because I've usually won by now, but this year has been horrendous for various reasons. Plus I've had an assignment to complete, which I only sent in last night. But hopefully you're all doing well and are having fun. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side.